And welcome back to Let's Play Dark Sun, Wake of the Ravager. When we last left off, we had helped a wizard out of a logic puzzle, who was obviously unable to do it himself because, well, magics and all that. And let me tell you, it was the most exciting thing ever. Oh, who am I kidding? It was boring as heck. But hey, at least we got experience out of it. Now, I want to go ahead and take a bit of a stroll over here. Why? You'll see.
Where is that good-for-nothing jam?
This is why. Want to trigger some dialogues. And no path from here. What are you talking about? Over here, you filthy Jan. Now, in order to overhear what these guys have to say, don't get too close to the window, because otherwise they might just leave. Well, let's see. Hey!
Where is that good-for-nothing jam?
I think that was the wrong line that they put here.
I thought I saw something.
Was it me?
Guards? Alliance?
What did he see?
Hey, go. From a children's tale. Everything is ready. But my master asks another favor.
Oh-ho.
The Lord Warrior has already done enough for your master.
Oh-ho, I think this guy is a freaking Draxon by the sounds of it. And let me just drop a save here in case I interrupt it to the point where I can't hear it.
Quiet! Somebody's coming.
Let's go ahead and have a chat with these guys, shall we? Just so I can show you. And yep, this guy is indeed a Draxon.
Keep moving. Nothing of interest here.
If you say so. And let's talk to this Jan, who only has 6 hit dice.
These taverns are a fine place to sit to rest on a hot day.
I'm sure they are. Now, let's just go here. And...
Okay, he is gone. It is very small, though it could affect the Lord Warrior's plan. There is a Jan named Magnolia. She suspects my master.
Ooh. Now, I think if you just, like, walk in as they were about to start their meeting, they do walk out. So that's why I saved, because I accidentally did that in a recording that I just kind of scrapped.
Consider it done. Deliver the information to Zorani on the day of the attack.
Ooh. Now, this is some interesting news.
And my master needs some of the money. Now.
None of it until the Sultan is dead. Go now. It's not safe to speak here.
We'll meet at the backup spot at the appointed time. And off they go. And they're going towards that way.
I've got to go.
Okay, if you do. Say so.
Keep moving.
Yeah, he does indeed have other things.
I'm an innocent traveler. Leave me alone.
Okay, that's a little bit funny. Oh, dear. Now, I could turn in these documents to Arslan, or go over to wherever this place goes to, but I have somewhere else in mind to go to, and that would be right down here. However, if we try to go here, the gates are locked. The only way that we can leave this place is by talking to this guy right here. And I believe you can get some different dialogue if you speak to him after the whole throwdown with the Draxon at the front, or at the gates when we were attacking. I missed that. Oh well. You're new in Tyr, yes? Well, welcome to our fine city. How can I help you? What can you tell me about Tyr? Tyr is a marvelous city. The best you'll find anywhere on Athos. It is also the only city that has no slaves, nor even a sorcerer king, which one could say go hand in hand. Well, of course, they did lose their sorcerer king. How is it that you could have no king or slaves? Calic, the sorcerer king, was slain by the gladiator Ricus, though rumors say treason on a high level was involved. You can imagine the ruckus his death caused. Tyr is only now beginning to settle down. Is there an inn where I can rest in town? Yes, I would recommend the Harbinger's Roost. It's a fine boarding house, just back of this office, as a matter of fact. Go right at the first street north of here. Can you recommend a good place to buy goods? The best shops are straight up the main street here. BS! I call bull on that! There's also Shadow Square on the west side of town, but they're all thieves and con artists over there. Why don't you like the Shadow Square? The merchants there drift in the desert winds one day and are gone the next. You can't trust people like that. My caravans only sell their wares to the legitimate shops. That's where you'll find the finest goods, and by finest goods you mean the crappiest. Ugh, that are overly priced. Who are you? I am Ubito, the caravan master. I am responsible for making sure all the caravans in and out of Tyr are legitimate. A necessary measure, you understand, with all the scum that's been flocking to Tyr. What trouble is Tyr having? Ever since Kalik was killed, it seems every thug and cut purse on Athos has paid Tyr a visit. They think that without a king, there must not be any laws, or any law. Is there a caravan leaving soon? Right now, or at least it should be leaving within the hour. The caravan gate is unlocked, so you could probably catch it outside the gate. I'm sure they won't mind extra passengers, and if I can offer any more help, don't hesitate to ask. Yeah, and also they could use the extra hands at defending the caravan if they come under attack. Caravan is ready to leave Tyr. Do you go? Yes. I wish to go. And what do you have to say? Yeah, thanks, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Blech. Now, here we are, at some place that normally that I don't go to here before doing certain things. And oh, hey, there's a dude. Wonder what he has to say. Well, let's go ahead and talk to him. Shall we? Mid-save, because, well, me saving here, because, well, I haven't really gotten all the dialogue options here before. I want some information. I know nothing. I am a simple merchant. Sell me something. I have no wares to sell. I am here to purchase from the weaver. I'm Atticus. You're Atticus? I mean, that's an interesting name. Tyrion, I suppose? Where I'm from isn't important. Well, I guess it isn't. I'm Zorani, a merchant. And I must go now. It was a pleasure be seeing you. Well, that was weird. And by the way, welcome to the Jan encampment. Yep, this is where you find the Jan in the game. Okay, now let's go ahead and mid-save, because, well, let's go ahead and talk to this person here. Alhenna! With 14 hit dice. Damn! You are near here. I'm Alhenna, champion of the Jan. Rest easy, I'll protect you. I'm Atticus. Know this, Atticus. While you are in this camp, you are under the protection of Alhenna Stormrider. Thank you for your protection. You are welcome. It's nice to be appreciated for superior skill and ability. I'm glad you realize my superiority in battle. I think someone is needing a slice of humble pie. What makes you champion? I'm the greatest of the warriors and hunters. My opponents fall often, never seeing the final blow. Could you answer some questions? You should speak to the Sultan. You think a lot of yourself. My deeds speak for themselves. I have no time to talk. If that's all, I'll leave. Well, well then, be seeing ya. Yeah. Also, I'm going to be saving a lot here, simply because, well, I'm going to make sure that I don't screw up. Enter the tent. Yeah, sure, let's see who's inside this small-looking tent. And, oh, okay, never mind. It's not that small after all. And leg. A Simdrak. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am a Simdrak. Nice tent. It is the late monument to my empire. Have you had any problems? No, in fact I foresee a golden age for the Jan approaching soon. What empire? I was once a merchant prince with vast wealth. The sudden political changes in Tyr destroyed that. Couldn't you regain your losses? My father, my wealth is gone forever. Good merchants don't lose empires. Even the best merchants fall on hard times. It's getting late. Possibly you have business with others? Yes, I do. Then I should allow you to leave. Goodbye. And... Well then, be seeing you, Simdrak. I'd like to leave this tent. Leave the tent, and yeah, it's, for some reason we're in space! Well then. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and check out all these tents. Enter the tent. Nah, not right now. And a guard. 14 hit die. You have something to say? Talk to Alhenna. She'll know where to send you. Oh, it's a female. I don't know, it's hard to tell considering she has full plate. By the way, I think full plate in the Dark Sun setting can cause some issues, because while it's all metal, and the fact is that you have the heat from the sun being rather unforgiving. Well, let's go ahead and enter this tent and see what's in here. Oh, why a resting spot? Let's go ahead and use it. Because, well, I need to heal up after taking a beating. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk to this guy right here. Jared. What brings strangers to the oasis of the Jan? I'm Jared, warrior and trapper. I'm Atticus. It's an honor. Why do you speak so strangely? The Jan believe that to call a person you is a sign of closeness. Strangers do not say you to each other unless they are being insulting. Ooh. So, keep that in mind. It's an interesting custom. It works well for us. Outsiders have trouble understanding. I'd like to ask some questions. Of course. Why not meet in my tent? Oh yeah, that's right. Don't say... He doesn't say me because, well, I guess me's used... I don't know. I don't know anything about the Jan customs other than what they just said. What Jared's just said. Enter the tent? Yes. Let's go ahead and talk to Jared with all this lag going on. Hello. What brings you to the Jan? I seek to destroy the Draxan threat. I came here to... let's just say that. Then there is one you should watch closely. I suspect that he may be a spy for the Draxan. His name is Simdrak, eh? Whoa, his family was very wealthy, though now he's a pauper. A Sim would sell us all to the Draxans for money. How do you know he is involved? Magnolia believed that a Jan was working for the Draxans. It had to have been a Sim, as no other Jan has so little integrity. What proof did she have? Did she have any proof? That's why she left the village, to look for proof. What proof do you have? If I had proof, a Simdrak's head would be hanging from a pike. From a spike, I should say. How do we prove it? I don't know. I was waiting for Magnolia to come back. She'll have the proof we need. That's all I can say about a Simdrak for now. I like to meet people. And as do I. For that reason, I was quick to drop the traditional speech which the Jan treasure so highly. It seems less important when one considers the vastness of Athos and the barbarity that exists elsewhere. I am seeking my fortune. A common goal. You don't seem like common folk, though. Could there be anything else? Well, I came to ask you a few questions. I don't want to say anything about that. Me, I doubt I know anything of use to adventurers such as yourself. What do you like to ask about us? Tell me about the Jan. The Jan were a race of travelers, once noble and proud. We have been reduced to a handful of desert worms who prey upon each other. You mean a Simdrak. Exactly. There is nothing more to tell. And... I'm sorry for bothering you. Goodbye. As you will. Yeah, let's just go ahead and leave, shall we? And check out what other spots that we have to check out. There is a few tents around here. That right there, I want to avoid that tent for a reason. I want to go ahead and go in here. Enter this tent. Yes, let's go. And, oh-ho! Hello, ma'am! Greetings. I am Atticus. I'm Otella. How are the tents bigger on the inside? It's magic. Of course. What are you doing? I am weaving a tent. Do you know about tapestries? If you're interested in buying a tapestry, you should talk to someone else. Could you tell me about tapestries? I'm surprised you asked such a question. Few people are interested in creating, only destroying. We are all threads being woven into the tapestry of our life. Those who seek a full life have many more weaves to cross. Their end result is more majestic, however. Oh, she doesn't have anything else to say to us, so let's go ahead and do this outside and see what other tents we can go to. Avoiding the big green striped tent. What is this, a circus? No, it's an encampment. Now, I would have gotten this video done a bit sooner, or a lot sooner, and the problem was that the original day that I was going to record this on was Friday the 13th, and it was also going to be the day that I was going to be uploading. But, lo and behold, as soon as I was going to start recording, frickin' power goes out because of a friggin' windstorm or whatnot. I don't know, the winds were pretty fierce, so I don't know if I can call it a windstorm. Don't think it is. No, it's just the winds were just picking up. We're just going rather heavy. And the power goes out for maybe 3 hours or so. Oh, it was just really late. What? Shannon Gray, a great merchant in his day. He lived on trade and profit. Oh, well, let's see what this guy has to say. He knew a trail from Draj to Uruk and made great wealth off of it. Yeah, this guy is a storyteller. And no one knew the pass he took. A hidden oasis, they'd said. You have anything else to say? And Shannon Gray kept his mouth shut until that fateful day. What fateful day was that? Tell me more! Trading leather, he was caught off guard by the kindly elven lass. Tell me more. This is so very interesting. Please tell me more. In the night his tongue was loosed. That mistake was his last. Oh, did he die? For on the way back, old Shannon Gray, may the Zalax be kind to his bones. What, did he get the herpagonosyphilades? Oh god! Was killed in ambush at his very own well. Well, fair payment for the secret he sold. Oh god. Oh. Is everybody ready for another story? No! Run! Leave the tent! This place is laggy as all crap! Yeah. Oh, let's see what this guy has to say. You have anything new to say? Outsiders. Nothing but trouble. Ooh. Oh, frickin' drifters. Frickin' damn drifters. Up to no good. Yeah, that guy does have some other stories, but, well, as you saw there, it takes quite a while to do them, or to get through them. Ugh. Now, let's go ahead and go to the Sultan's tent. Who are these strangers? I am a traveler. The Sultan wishes to talk to you. Enter. Oh, well then. Enter the tent. Well then. That's odd. They just let us in, and if we talk to these, you cannot leave until the Sultan wishes it so. Well, this is why I have Alora out, because she has the highest charisma, and we're going to need to do some talking. Quite a bit of it. Oh my god, this... So, these are the strangers. Come in and join us. And that guy right there is the Sultan. And I am the High Sultan Ahmed Windcaller. My servant said that the stranger should be listened to. I am Laura. The Sultan has not heard your name. From your dress and speech, it is obvious that you are a foreigner. Be careful to observe our laws while here. What customs should I know of? Speak to the Jan themselves. They will teach courtesy. The Sultan's daughter, Magnolia, is missing. The Sultan would like you to find her and bring her back. My wife can answer any of your questions about her. Where was she last seen? I will find her. Let's not push our luck, shall we? I should expect so. You'd already promised to help. Before you return to the Sultan, learn more about the ways of the Jan. Guards, let them pass. Permit them to visit Messina also. And each party member receives 2,000 experience points. Yeah, normally I just kind of pass up coming here. I usually do quite a bit of sequence breaking at some points of the game. But I thought, well, let's try and not do any sequence breaking. But anyways, here is Messina. So, these are the travelers the Sultan spoke of. It is a pleasure to make the acquaintance of such brave souls. I'm Alora. I am Messina Windcaller, Sultaness of the Jan. Let's see. We were told not to use this word, as it is considered an insult, so we need to know about her to save her. Very well. Magnolia is very important to the Sultan. Her return is essential. Why did she leave? She and the Sultan had some differences. What can be said about the problems? Fathers and daughters typically have differences. Well, that's why he wants us to find her. And was there anything specific? Magnolia felt that the politics of Tyr were the concerns of the Sultan. They kinda are, considering what's gonna happen if we don't do anything. And what did the Sultan think? Magnolia claimed that from the village was in league with the Draxons. A warrior from the village even supported her. The Sultan ordered Magnolia to keep silent. Which warrior supported Magnolia? It was Jared. The differences aren't important. Exactly. What accusation did Magnolia make? Magnolia, thought one of the Jan was working with the Draxons. Did she have any evidence? No, only conjecture. What does she look like? She is the only Jan on Athos who is not at this oasis. Well, that was... let's see. That's all I need to know about Magnolia. May it be enough. Now, if I say this, she'll say, like, you have no respect. Let's see. Now, the Sultan said you'd talk to me? The Sultaness was warned that you did not know the ways of our culture. Magnolia is very important to the Sultan. Can you tell me about Magnolia? Just learn the situation is more Yeah, if we say this, we'll eventually insult her, but you kind of want to try and do this? Ah, there we go. Alora's charismatic voice charms the Sultaness. And by doing that, Alora receives 2,400 experience points. I accept the apology. The Sultan might also mention that we have a certain politeness which have been ignored. No, but to save her... Let's see... Have to talk about... Unfortunately, I have to do this. Come back when you've learned respect. Sorry, I don't know. The dialogue is a little bit screwy here. It's just like, sometimes it feels really that some bits weren't really worked on all that well. And, what's all... Oh, can I have some of that? Please? And we cannot talk to the treasure guards. And you may pass. Well, let's go ahead and leave, shall we? Leave the tent? Yes. And now that I have done, the Sultan will see the strangers again if they wish. Yeah, right now I don't wish to see the Sultan again. Yeah, sorry, Messina, I did not mean to. No offense was meant to be had. Well, let's go ahead and head back to Tyr. Travel the long road to Tyr? Yes. And, well... Okay, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Jeez, frickin' hell. I'm trying to do my best here. Frick. Ugh. Oh god, itchy ear. Frickin' hell. Ah, god. Well, now that I have all that done at the Jan encampment by the oasis, yeah, now I want to go ahead and go over here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see what these guys have to say. A warrior, level 8. Go away, I can't talk while on duty. While I'm on duty. Well, makes sense, considering that he has to keep guard. The ringing mountains rise majestically in the distance beyond the gates. Do you leave the city and travel toward them? Yeah, you remember the ringing mountains? Yeah, we've only been, like, what, in the Undermountain? Is it what it's called? And on the peaks of it, but now we'll get to see, we'll actually get to go closer to the bases. I think that's what this is, anyways.
Possibly these adventurers are concerned with my progress, or else they know about. No, they couldn't. No one remember now. Such luscious forests. Soon they'll be within my grasp.
The hell he was talking about. Well, let's go ahead and do stuff here in the Humbleton Forest, as this place is supposed to be called. And, of course, gonna be saving so often. And, oh. No, Marcus, I distinctly remember you borrowing far more than 20 coins. It was more like 30. And, yeah, you'll find a bunch of random people passing by. This jungle is beautiful. It's hard to believe that someone could meet their fate just a few yards off the path. Oh, let's go off the path, shall we? Whee! Help me! Help! Oh, hello! Why, looky here. Kind strangers, won't you please help a fellow traveler in distress? I've been waylaid by the giant Patara. Please, free me quickly before he returns. Please, take this chain off my leg. I'm Alora. There's no time for that. For the giants, you must be Magnolia. Must have met my father, the Sultan. Please free me now so that I may return to my tribe. I have important news for them. Let me try and free you. Magnolia is chained to the stake. Now, since... Yeah, pretend to break the lock. Let's try and pick the lock. Alora attempts to pick the lock. The lock opens with a click. Thank you. Let's get out of here before Patara returns. Ha-ha! Yeah, no, but what? Okay. Now, if we had gone ahead and snapped the chains, Patara would have come out with some friends, I believe. But you know what? Let's go ahead and meet him, shall we? Yes, Alora gets all the experience. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and go into his cave. Use the tunnel? Yes. Because this is where he's home, too. And despite the rocky ground, Alora moves silently through the cave. Yep. Oh. Giant is sleeping. Pick his pockets! You found a key! Ha ha! Well then, that's something I haven't tried. Let's see what happens if we were to smack him. Despite the rock... Yeah, oh, I guess it's making constant checks. What? Who is that? Thief! Assassin! Patara will kill you! Igor Gorik, come here! Oh, crap. And we got Patara's friend and Patara himself, who has a +2 Beast Club. Let's try and beat him up. Oh, crap. Oh, crud. Yeah, careful, these guys can really hurt. See how damaged is Patara? Dang it, I should cause fear. Let's save or flee in panic for... Let's try and... Ah, crap. Yeah, you gotta be careful of the beast club he has. Oh, God! Allura? Yeesh. Oh, God, that was bad. Well, well, there we go. That's Patara dead. Now let's go after his friends. Hey! Sounds are playing all consistently. Nice. And let's go ahead and shoot arrows, because, well, Allura is kind of in danger. And he's dead. Half giant versus giant. At least I think these are giants. Yeah! Freaking hell! Once you get some proper equipment for ranged combat, and your character that's using the ranged combat has some high dex, they're pretty decent at it. And here we got some metal armor, a +1 shield. For some reason, that's all the way over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and take these because, well, they're worth a lot. And, of course, he also has this. The +2 Beast Club, which has Charm Person or Mammal. Changes target's allegiance in combat. Now, considering this is one of those, has a spell on it, I'm kind of hesitant to go ahead and use this. And you know what? Let's go ahead and drop that. Never going to be needing that ever again. Okay, let's see. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and drop that. And you know what? I think now is a good time as any to end the video off right here. So, with that shall be it from me. I've been the NorthernStarDragon, and Atticus is all glowing in triumph and all that. Well, anyways, have a good one.